How to bleach a lace closure. Start off by using a wax stick to push all the hair back. You want to make sure you tame any flyaways, so using a brush, we're just going to brush everything back. Now flip the closure over so that it's facing upwards. Now using a plastic bowl, you're going to mix your bleach. Here I'm using BW2. I'm using 1.5 scoops of the bleach powder. Next, you're going to add your developer. I'm using 40%. I add the developer as I'm mixing, so as you can see, I'll add a little bit and then I'll start to mix because I want to make sure I have the perfect consistency. I added a little bit more of the developer and then started to mix again. This is the consistency that you want to go for. You don't want it to be too thin or too thick. You want it to look like cake icing. If your mixture is crumbly, make sure you add a little bit more developer, but not too much that it becomes watery. As you can see, I'm using a plastic knife to spread the bleach. You want to gently apply the bleach and not press down too hard because you do not want the bleach to seep through, which will then bleach the hair. If you're a beginner, I would suggest to use a knife instead of a brush because I feel as though it's a little bit easier to use. Don't be like me, use gloves when applying your bleach to your lace. Here I'm just making sure that the bleach covers the knots in the front. Now using water in a spray bottle, you're just going to spray any areas of the hair that has bleach and just gently use your fingers and remove the bleach off of the hair because you don't want the hair to be bleached. Now you're going to get some foil and lay the closure face down. This is going to help with the process. Now using the water again, you're going to spray it on top of the hair and use your fingers to remove any bleach that might have seeped through onto the hair. For whatever reason, if you do bleach the hair, it can be fixed at the end. Once the knots has a brownish tint to it, it's time to rinse it out. The smaller the knots, the quicker it bleaches. Sometimes it might take 2 attempts of bleaching to see any result. Scalp. This is what your lace is supposed to look like and we haven't even toned it yet.